It's hard to tell if this is level or not. It's pretty close. I'm trying this for a second time because the first time I started with the mic in my pocket, way on my leg pocket, so it was way away from my face. So I guess I'll get to test that audio, but I wanted to try again. This is pretty basic settings for both the camera and the mic. I'll talk about them as I walk, but I'm starting out here in a nice little park in Texas, in San Antonio. Gonna walk and talk, see how the audio and the video do. Lots of new gear to me, so I'm testing lots of stuff all at once. Trying to do a little bit of testing before I start traveling with it, so that I can work out some of the bugs, or some of my own user error bugs, I guess. See how there's a little bit of a breeze. I do have the muff on, but I don't have, there's a setting in the recorder that I forgot where it is, so I don't think it's on. And there's also like a way to cut off the lows, and I don't know if that would help with the traffic noise or if I need it. So I'm trying. Most things are basic right now, pretty basic. I did go through the camera settings. I think it should be wider. I think I went with more wide view settings. I think the first level of image stabilization running. I forgot what they call it, but whatever. It's not the plus version right now. It's just the regular. We'll see how this is doing. I might change some of the settings as I go around. I'm not sure. Haven't really planned this out. I'm just kind of winging it. Walking around, getting a little bit of, I guess I could change it more often. It might be more useful as an experiment, but it's a little bit inconvenient. It's difficult to get to the camera. Let's see. I can try. Well, actually, I can do it. Let's see if I can do it with my phone. And that's hard to see because it's a little bright out. Let's see. So its ISO is fluctuating on its own. So that's right. You can see that is happening. Let's see. And I do have some lens filters as well to try at some point, but I'm not using any of them right now. Let me see if I can find some settings. What was I trying to find? I haven't been using the app on my phone, so I don't know. I guess I was going to go try some, if I can find where the stabilization is. I wanted to try a different stabilization setting, if I can find it. I should do this later. Let me see if I can do it on the camera. So, let's see. I think getting it off the rig. So, let's see. If we do, there's me. I don't have the screen yet, so I can't see if I'm in frame. Let's see. No, it doesn't want to. There we go. Oh, there's my hand. Why is it not showing me my screen? It's not. The button that I expect it to switch screens with is not working. So maybe it's just something I can't do while recording. Maybe I have to stop the recording and do a new setting. Alright, I should be back now with Rocksteady Plus. Originally I had Rocksteady on. Now it's Rocksteady Plus. I didn't change any of the mic settings. Maybe I should have done that as well. Yeah, let me go ahead and... Alright, so now I've got Rocksteady Plus with the low cut turned on for the wireless mic. We'll try that for a little bit. Now, I don't know what it'll sound like. That's why I'm testing it, I guess. So, try it out. See how it goes. I guess I could, well, once I get further away from the traffic, I'll do a little bit more. I'll stop and show a little bit more about my setup. But I'm just trying to get things in order, figure out how they work. Right now I'm using a shoulder clip on a new backpack. I tested out the backpack a little bit as I walked over here. Feels really good. It's a new backpack from REI. It's an Osprey. I've had good success with Ospreys in the past, so I got another one. I wanted one that was a little bit bigger than the day pack I've been carrying before. I was getting to like stuffed capacity where if I have a water bottle in there and a jacket, and it's got a lot of nice pockets, but I've been getting to where it's a little bit stuffed, so I didn't want to try adding camera gear on top of that, even though this is a tiny little camera, but it still would have pushed it over the edge a little bit. So I wanted something just slightly bigger, and this looks like it's going to fit the bill. Really comfortable to carry so far. It feels really good. I'll know more when I go on a longer hike, but so far the results seem promising. So now we're on to testing the camera gear, testing different settings, and I've been doing some research, watching a bunch of videos, trying to figure out how all this stuff works. So one of the things I'm going to do for now, I think I'm going to just leave it in 1080p, not try to go 4K, because the image files will be easier to manipulate, and until I know that I'm shooting stuff that's worthy of 4K or worthy of the effort, I don't want to spend that much time and have that much. I would like to keep the footage as kind of a record. A lot of it's for me as well, just to be able to collect memories, or collect videos that will help aid my memory of things I do and places I go, but also help me to learn to broadcast. I feel like I have some things to say, some things to share, and enjoy getting out and seeing new things. I tend to be very curious and interested in a lot of different things. So I'd like to, and I'm kind of feeling the lack of connection. I've been driving a truck. Just got my CDL the end of last year. Did a couple months with Schneider. It was a good company. I really enjoyed the lifestyle. A lot of aspects about it, and it's increased my earning potential by a lot. already, and there's a lot more to go, like with getting more experience and getting into different types of trucking. I should be able to increase my earning to a level that lets me get to where I want to go. So I'm going to pause this conversation right now and just change the settings again. I'll let this lady get a little further in front of me. I don't like filming people yet. I'm still uncomfortable filming, so that's part of this, is getting comfortable around people. But for now, I'm gonna just switch some settings and see how it does. So it should be recording. Let me check again. So I turned it on to, I forget what it said, the horizon control, or the first level of horizon stability, whatever that setting is called. It looks like, wait, yeah, looks like things are good. I don't know if the mic level is good. I thought about changing that as well, but this seemed good in at home when I tested it. It's at 20%, I believe. So maybe I should turn it up, but we'll see. I did turn the low cut back off when I changed to the horizon stabilize. The horizon. It was horizon steady horizon, something like that. I forget. But try this setting out for a little bit. I think the traffic noise sheltered by the hill here. Maybe there's some more space between me and the traffic as well. So see how this is doing. Again, we're testing out a bunch of new. The mic is new, the camera is new, the pack is new, the mount setting, trying this shoulder mount. I have a chest mount, a chest rig, but it has a kind of a nub on the back. It's made of plastic that's for mounting another camera on the back, or I guess whatever, there's a mount place for that. And that seemed like it could either be uncomfortable or possibly damage the pack if it's back there rubbing and keeping the pack off me. So I ordered a new chest rig. It should come tomorrow. I can test and see how it does or how it compares. I was worried that this shoulder mount would feel uncomfortable, but so far it's pretty good. The clip is pretty big, so it's a wide area, so it doesn't seem to be creating like a pressure point. So far, at least, I don't notice it. And I do also have, there's tons of things to try. I have also a filter kit, which maybe I might stop and, this is pretty bright, so that might help. Maybe I should do that. I think if I put the filter on, it means that the light will be darker. What does that mean? That means the shutter speed, the auto shutter speed will, the duration of each opening, I guess I don't know if it's an actual physical opening or when it's collecting light, will be longer, so it will give a motion blur effect, which a lot of people like. I guess it's more cinematic and feels more natural to have a little bit of motion blur. So like right now in this, especially when I'm in the sunspots, we might see we look for looking jittery, or we'll just see what it looks like. But let me go ahead and change out a filter and see how that does. All right, so I went back to regular Rocksteady and I put on a filter. It's strength 2 of 4, so it's a 16 of whatever it is. There was an 8 and a 32 and a 64. So I guess I'll spin around and see what it does in lots of different light angles. So this again is the 2 out of 4, so I thought it would give me a good idea. Just passing people. Still, I guess they were chill about it, so I don't know. Am I going to turn it off every time I pass people? I don't know. I think I'm going to need to wear sunglasses so I don't have to make eye contact. I don't know. I was hoping it would be a little less crowded. Well, plus there's kind of there's a, from where I walked from, there's a connection. One of them is down for maintenance. There's 2 connections, and one of the routes is down for maintenance. So I thought there would be even less people out here, but there's still some people out. It's nice. It's a nice day. Spring day in Texas. There's some sort of center and the road and everything. That's pretty self-explanatory. But it's a nice little park. This is kind of my standard route for when I need to get out, get some a little bit of vitamin D if I've been sitting inside too long. It really feels good to get out and walk. Just clear my head and get in the sun. Just coming outside and getting in the sun, my feels good on my skin. I feel good. So that's worthwhile. But can't remember what I've already talked about on this test so far, so maybe I should stop. But in case I didn't already, I guess I can edit it out if I already did, but talk about what I'm doing with the equipment and the channel. Obviously I'm getting a lot of new equipment, and so I'm testing it out. My intention is to just elevate this to a point of being a hobby that I enjoy, that lets me capture some of where I'm going and what I see and what I think as I feel inspired or I'm in a good place to do it, and learn as I go and keep improving. I don't want to do too much out of the way of, I don't want to do stuff that's in the way of my own experience of the thing. So, I probably won't do, at least for a while, I don't intend to do any of those, go set my camera down, walk by the camera, go collect the camera. I don't know. I wonder if I'll do that. But for now, just have it with me, shoot it when it makes sense, and not be too wrapped up in what I get, and I want to see it as a bonus to what I normally do, what I'm doing, whatever it is. That my main focus is going to still be on what I'm doing, but if I have this along with me, can make it into something interesting later, or just something for my own keepsake or a memory, then that's good. And if I develop my skills and get to the point where it's interesting for people to watch, and then that's great. That's great too. But I don't want to put pressure on it, on anything around this to be any certain kind of way. Just let it be what it is and be comfortable, and see how it goes. Like I was saying, I have been feeling a little disconnected with the being in a truck. That is like, it's definitely elevated me from where I was before I started trucking. It's crazy how much of an improvement it has been for me. It's like, so the problems that I had back then aren't problems anymore, so now I have new problems. Like, that's how it always is going to go. So you're always going to have a new something in front of you. I try to be grateful about the progress that has already been made, and not be too so wrapped up in what's coming next that I can't be grateful for what has already come. So I'm gonna turn off again for, let's see, is this working? Yep, it appears to be. I guess I don't really need to turn it off every time. They don't know the difference unless I want to explain it to them every time. So I guess hopefully I landed on the right setting for what I'm doing, which is, I think, where we're at the Rocksteady, just the regular Rocksteady, not the Plus. Again, I have the filter in, so hopefully there's a little bit of motion blur with that, making it look more natural. And we'll see how it does in the shaded spots. If it becomes too dark. And I did the second strength because that will, I'll kind of get an idea of at least the next two. Okay, well, the one before, I basically, it's half the strength, and the one after is double the strength. So this gives me a good idea, at least of a starting place for 3 of the filters, to have an idea of what it would be like. But for now, I think that's a pretty good test. I think what I'm going to do next is try a hyperlapse, and probably I might go all the way home with it, or at least back to the start of the trail, or who knows, maybe I'll just stop at it when I feel like it's enough. So let me start that up.